Hello and welcome to my first video of my new YouTube channel, and I finally got it. It is finally here after about a year and a half of waiting. Put my order in ordered it in January this year, but I reserved it back in as soon as you could back in July. So super excited to have it. I've had it, I picked it up yesterday, so this is about a few hours over 24 hours with it. But just gonna do a quick 24-hour review and let you guys know what I think of it. But I really love, I love most everything on it so far. You can kind of see the tires. This is the Sasquatch package, if you couldn't tell. So it comes on the 35s. I went with the 2.7. I didn't go with the 2.3. Four banger, so I thought the 6-cylinder would be more power that I was looking for, especially with the bigger size. I want the 4-door. My car's 2-door there, so I haven't had the Jeep I had was 2-door as well, so I haven't had a 4-door vehicle in so long, and with people and dogs and whatnot, the 4 doors is definitely going to be nice to have. I folded the seats down earlier just to test it out, or this seat down earlier to see what it looked like real quick, but I may not have enough light in here, so. But I really don't think that the 4-cylinder would be enough power. So if you're considering a Bronco and you're considering the 4-door, I would really recommend the 2.7. I feel like if I went with the 4-door and the 2.3, it wouldn't be enough power. It's a pretty big vehicle. It's pretty heavy, so not enough power in the 4-cylinder, I don't think, personally, unless you chipped it or something. But really love the interior so far. Just a great place to be. A few things that I will mention here. Actually, let me go get the key. Doing a video about the Bronco and forgot the key to turn it on. One thing I really do think is pretty cool is these graphics on your screen. You get in, and I believe they're different for different modes. I left it in eco mode when I last drove it, so I think that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna turn it on and turn it back off here really quick just to see if it does a different graphic animation thing. It's kind of gimmicky, of course, but I mean, I like it. I like the extra thought and detail that they put in. You know, just a pretty cool looking graphics. Oh, of course, they go away as I don't turn the car on. So there's that. It's just blue. So it does ask me, I did have an eco, so it does ask me if I want to return to eco, which let's just say okay. Oh, so it's in regular now, I believe. Anyway, really love it so far. Few things. Get the bigger engine if you'd like the more power. If you're getting the 4-door especially, I would say probably not enough power. I'm backing out of my garage here, and I'm just going to show you the quick. It's got the overhead camera, backup camera. You can change these here, zoom in, zoom out. Kind of change the look at the backup camera, make it full screen, make it I think wide angle is that one, so you could do the wide angle there, or the combination overhead and rear view camera view. So yeah, I would say it's got sensors. This one has sensors all over. I would say the 4-cylinder wouldn't be enough power for me personally. Just because, I mean, I kind of been used to my Mercedes as well when I drive that, not the Jeep that I traded in for this. Just getting on the interstate, accelerating, you know, just kind of regular driving. I feel like this would be pretty sluggish without the 6-cylinder and the twin turbos. But I got it out of the garage here so you can kind of see it in some better light. I really think the accents they did in here are pretty cool with the orange. This you've probably seen videos on. Not too happy with this. If you see that wiggle there, I mean, it just needs to be fastened more securely. So it may be possible to add another bolt or something here, but I really wish Ford would have made it a little bit tighter on that. But all the handles over here feel pretty solid. I like the texture of everything. The materials they used, I'm not sure exactly, some sort of maybe plastic they used in here. But so far I really like kind of all the feel of everything. I got the marine grade vinyl, so this is a 2021. I didn't get a 22, so I was happy to get the 21 before the 22 start rolling out. So this is not leather. I think they did come out with a leather option for the 22s. So that is cool, but this marine grade vinyl seems really good. Seems like it's going to be really durable. If it really is marine grade vinyl, then it should be pretty dang durable. But just looking around, you got a USB-C and regular USB ports. I originally thought this was wireless charging. I don't know if you can see in the video, there's a little symbol down here, but I think it's just a drain, because I tried there's no button to turn on wireless charging or anything, so I think it's just a drain if you spill stuff in there or something. I'm gonna ask the dealer too. It might be, ooh yeah, looking under there, it might be a wireless charger. I don't know if you can see that. I just took the thing out that was under there, and there's looks like a little something or other that may actually be a wireless charger. So I went to Badlands. I got the loaded deluxe package, just the top of the line. I wanted a off-roader right out of the box, right out of the gate, something that's going to be really capable. And as far as everything I've seen, it is one of the most capable vehicles so far. So I got the lockers, or the detachable sway bar here, the lockers front and rear, and then the rear detachable sway bar as well. Traction control hazards up there. Really love a good switch, and these auxiliary switches, cannot get enough of that. Can't wait to get some lights hooked up and the winch hooked up and some other accessories on it, and use those for actually turning on something. On another note, so I did order mine with the winch, the push guard on the front bumper, the light package. I went with the light pods that were going to be kind of right here on the mirrors. And due to the factory maybe not having parts or something like that, they actually shipped it and sent it without all of that stuff. So they optioned it out on as an extra on the accessories through the dealer afterwards. So I'm still waiting. I just put the winch through Ford and waiting for that to come in. That's on back order, so I'm not exactly sure when that's going to be. And then the light pods should be, I think they're in, but we're waiting for the winch in just to do it all at once there. Stay tuned. I am getting it wrapped, which is going to be exciting. Not going to spoil the color. I think you can get inlays here, so that's pretty cool. You could get I think orange would make sense, is probably what I'm gonna do. Really like the simplicity of everything down here, the dual climate control. Just not, some cars you get in and they have, 52 buttons to change your ventilation and air con and all that, and you're just like, why? They got the fan, super easy, right? And then this pulls up a screen up here if you want to change your way it's coming out. Of course, auto mode, heated seats. Really, I do wish that the factory had, well, I mean, I don't think there's an aftermarket option for it, but wish they had the ventilated seats. One of my favorite features in my Mercedes is those ventilated seats, especially long drives. Just keeps you back from getting hot and sweating. I kind of already noticed a little bit driving this yesterday, that happened a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. Pretty cool little this controls the lights on the mirrors. There's little I think for off-roading lights, just to give you some extra. I'll show you what that looks like in a night video. Got auto, lights, auto, parking lights type stuff, and off. So I'm an auto type guy. Interior light switches. Really like this. Is great. It really fits my Nalgene perfectly. And this little cubby net down there if it's a big water bottle, some more stuff, some papers if you want, something like that. Cup holder is good size. I've been in some Audis and stuff where they have these smaller kind of European cup holders, and these are great for a can or you know, kind of your travel mugs or anything like that. I haven't had anything that hasn't fit in there yet, other than my Nalgene, which doesn't fit in anything. So moving right along, got all sorts of cool features on there that I'm not gonna probably dive into just yet, but just moving down to here, really love this kind of just center of, you know, your gear select, and then your 4 high, 4 low, 4 auto, and then your goat mode. So this rotating this back and forth is actually what changes your modes. So there is a lot. You have, you know, normal, just regular driving, which I'm an eco type person. This looks like it's already, if you saw my fuel economy there, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad fuel mileage. So I'm an eco person. I like that. And then they've got slippery, I believe is next. Slippery, and then mud ruts, shifting 4x4, sand they got, Baja, and then finally rock crawl. So I'm super stoked to get this thing out here and see how all of these different modes try in different situations. I'm gonna put it back to eco here, just because I don't want the 4-wheel drive engaging, anything like that. Visors, really like them. Compared to the visors in my Jeep were pretty miserable. They didn't have a mirror or anything, and they were real thin. My garage clip wouldn't even fit on the old visor in the 2005 just a Wrangler X or something. I didn't have any rear lockers or anything. But yeah, I did order I originally ordered the hardtop, just for anybody out there wondering. The hardtop has taken a lot longer. So back in September, I believe, or August, I emailed them and asked them to switch it to a soft top, because I saw somebody online had done the same and they got a production date. So I just went ahead and did that as well. And literally the next day I got a production email. The production was a little bit delayed, a week or two, probably due to whatever reason, but it went into production. So it was waiting for the hardtop, which was pretty frustrating. If my dealer would have originally changed it to a soft top when I told them to the first time, which never got put in, I would have had it probably 2 or 3 months ago, but which is totally okay. I'm just happy to finally have it now. I'm gonna show you the outside. I got out of the garage here. I don't know why I had it in there for you. Love that it locks when you get out. You have the key, and then I did get the keypad, so that's pretty sweet. Love that. The back seems, I mean, at least for me, again, I'm not used to having a back seat in any of my vehicles. Real spacious, at least for this overall size of the vehicle. They got a real outlet back here, which is pretty cool. So that's exciting. They got a USB, regular USB 3, micro USB, whatever it is. So those are in the back. Got the windows here in the center. Really think this Molly webbing attachment is pretty innovative. I've never seen that on a vehicle. I think that's pretty neat. Yeah, that's the back seat. I think it looks pretty good with the soft top, but hard top's gonna look better in my opinion. You can't open this on the soft top, which is a little frustrating. One thing that I thought was gonna be the case here in the back, I thought that this was going to be a actual plug, but it is just a cigarette lighter, just a regular cigarette lighter outlet. So I do not know. I swear I thought I saw online that it was gonna have a regular plug. I think these are cool. They got a little gap there for some storage, another little cubby here for some storage, just utilizing every inch of space they really could. So I got this. I had this from my Jeep there. It's a USB outlet. I'm just gonna plug that into my cigarette lighter there, and that'll be my power source for back here when I'm camping out in the sticks. Yeah, I got the more storage back in there, off-road, or what am I saying, off-road. There's a just a jack. So I don't even know if that jack would be high enough to get this thing off the ground, but what do I know? I don't know if there's anything else in the cab to show you. Oh, in here, I don't know if you saw that. I think that's pretty cool. The window right there, window buttons. I do like the steering wheel as well. That's one thing I did not show you yet, but if you have a Ford, I think they're pretty similar. Just the feel of the buttons feel pretty cool. It's just a nice, you know, a nice tactile feel, I guess is the word for it. There's tons of stuff on here that you can customize and play with, and as well as on here, which I haven't spent a ton of time yet messing around with it. But I'm still trying to figure out where to mount my GoPro. It did not come with, like I've seen some of the Tacomas come with the GoPro mount automatically. I'm beeping the horn here. So I'm trying to figure out where the best spot is for that, because anywhere I've messed with placing it so far seems to be kind of blocking my view. But I do like they thought about the vents on the windows there to get your windows cool, or warm rather, when it's foggy. So far, again, I am loving this thing. Total night and day difference from my old Jeep, of course, but as far as on the road, it is actually a pretty smooth ride. If you have a Jeep or anything, from what I can tell, like I said, mine was an 05, but from what I can tell, it's smoother than any Jeep on the road. Off-road yet, have not done it yet, so cannot wait to get this thing. Probably this weekend I'm gonna take it out and find some trails, and maybe find some trails that I took my Jeep on and take this on, just to see, you know, the differences and whatnot, and how this handles it versus how the Jeep handled some of the same trails. I'm curious, especially with the little bit longer wheelbase on this than the Jeep. Of course, my Jeep was 2-door, so I didn't have the 4-door Jeep, so I got the, you know, wheelbase is longer. But overall, again, I love it. I would recommend, if you're interested in a Bronco or off-road vehicles or anything, this is it. I don't think there is any better option right out of the gate for off-roading. If you want to just have one purchase where you're not buying a vehicle and have to put in, you know, suspension and lift it and wheels and tires and all this other stuff to it. I mean, I didn't show you the outside, but I'm kind of ADHD in it here. This was all factory options. I got the rock rails, right? So rock sliders, whatever it is. Got the upgraded bumper, skid plates, and this thing's ready to get beat up, right? I mean, look at these tires. This is 35s are ready to go. So all that to say, I don't think for any reason, I mean, I hate to say it, but Jeep has to answer, like, it's your move, Jeep, right? Like, this is hard to compete, especially for the price. This total is about, without the winch or anything like that, just the vehicle as you see it here is about 56 total. So some of the new Jeeps, I mean, a Jeep Gladiator is like, what, 70, 75, 80 grand for, you know, a good one, a good option Jeep, which is ludicrous to me, because you could get this. So to anybody looking for off-road, you know, vehicle right out of the box, I'm the type of person that I don't want to have to spend a lot of time and energy, you know, taking to the mechanic or my mechanic and having him, he's got a badass Jeep that he's done all sorts of stuff to, but he actually just did a LS, or not an LS swap, SRT8 swap. Yeah, you put the big 6.2 or 6.4, whatever it is, SRT8 in his Jeep. But, you know, instead of buying something, a Jeep, something like that, and having to take it somewhere and lift it, do all the work to it, or try to do it myself, which God forbid would never get done, this is a great option. I didn't want to go with a cheaper Bronco and then have to do all the stuff to it. One, you know, the warranty is a big thing for me, because I think as soon as you start getting in there and replacing parts, your warranty is gonna start getting voided, I would say. So that aspect of it, you know, just having to do it, having to mess with it, the warranty, and I like just plug and play, right? I like just driving off the lot, getting in the vehicle, and I could have taken it up in the mountains that day and done some serious off-roading in it. All that to say, buy a Bronco if you like it. If you have a Jeep, seriously, go look at them, go test drive one. You probably have to order and wait for a bit, but I mean, this is a game changer, I think, for off-road vehicles. Just the interior, I haven't seen any Jeep interior that's anywhere near as nice as this. But who knows, maybe they're coming out with something else. But Bronco all the way for me. I can't wait to get it out there on the trails. Again, you know, if you're considering it whatsoever, really think about the V6. I don't think that the 4-cylinder would be enough for me, especially I'm up here at altitude. I'm in Colorado, so get some power loss just with the thinner air. But if you're doing the full size, you could probably do the small engine, the 2, 3, 4-cylinder in the 2-door, because it's probably got maybe 1,000 pounds less. I don't know exactly the curb weights on them. So I would recommend looking into that if you are considering a Bronco. If you get a 4-door, I would have deeply regretted it if I would have gotten the 4-cylinder. So that's my takeaway from that. Shit. Other than that, I love it. I'll keep the videos coming. Later.